Hey guys, we are live from the Brojo and another episode of the Takedown Breakdown. I am Kien and Luis.
I'm Louis DeLuna, and I have sleeves.
You're not Snide Ironstorm today?
Snide Ironstorm's
Okay,
here,
he's here.
and he's gonna take every single one down.
Funny thing before we start, this will be the first episode on SoundCloud.
Yay, SoundCloud.
Right.
It's a sound of cloud, a cloud of sound.
SoundCloud. I talked about this with the other through the other podcasts. Like, we're still going to be posting on both YouTube and on SoundCloud. So, you're still going to get the doubly taste of how you want to listen. If you want to listen to it on YouTube, go right ahead. SoundCloud's on there, though. And I did it because people were telling me I wanted it to be easily accessible.
It would be nice to be for you to get an audio version, even though the one on YouTube's audio version, but you can't have YouTube up and go to something else on your phone or something. Then you're like,
right.
Well,
See, and so I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the listeners who listen to it on mobile. Because if you have a computer, you could easily do that.
I'm not gonna sit behind my computer screen all day like a nerd.
Right. I mean, like you're probably playing World of Warcraft, and this is probably just some filler noise. So I'm just gonna say hi. Hope you're doing well. Beat those boars.
Yeah, take down that spider.
Level up.
Pretty sure there's spiders in the game.
I think every MMORPG has spiders and boars.
Sound the mighty horn.
So what have you been up to, Lou?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Building my computer.
Yeah, how is that going?
That's the only thing. It's still it's deciding on parts, going back and forth constantly. Do I want this? How much do I want to spend? How much do I not want to spend?
How much are you willing to spend on this thing?
It's gonna be anywhere from probably 17 to 2,000, I think.
Oh, that's not bad.
But it's just tough.
It
does include a monitor, so a lot of times when you go on YouTube or whatever and they're talking about builds, it doesn't include a monitor. So they're like, oh yeah, it costs $1,200, but it's like, well, I'm also going to spend $600 on a monitor, that kind of thing. So
right, that's totally understandable.
I got to start from scratch. I don't have a monitor.
When I had it before, I had just the laptop. I used a TV screen for my monitor. Not monitor.
I could do that, but I really want to do something that I can't already do. 1080p. It's like I can already do 1080p on one of the consoles. I want to do,
You want to do more.
I want to do right now. I'm going to do 2K.
Okay.
So just because, with frame rates and stuff like that, you can't get a 4K monitor and do more than 60 hertz. It just doesn't work.
Did you enter that X-Wing tournament for the 26th of August?
No, I haven't been playing X-Wing really that much. So.
Oh, you bastard! I'm kidding.
What else is going on the 26th? Is that I'm trying to think? Is there something else going on? I don't know.
No, there isn't. Do you still play Assault then or no?
No, I don't play Imperial Assault. I got out of it. I was like, I can't.
Bro, that game was confusing.
I just can't. I know it can be confusing. I just don't want to. It's just not as easy just to get into it and play.
Yeah,
you're going to play for a few hours one game. It's like, no, I can't. I don't want to do that.
Right. You like something
quick. Yeah. I play Star Wars Destiny, 35 minutes. You play X-Wing, maybe 75 minutes. That's it. Next game.
Assault is
it's 3-4 hours or whatever. It's like, no, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good.
I can't do it.
Yeah, so unfortunately we don't have any big wrestling news. I couldn't find anything. There was hints of when John Cena is gonna go to Raw, but that's I mean,
I kind of hope he goes, after.
Yeah, because you get
the Sioux Falls Smackdown.
Right, you get to go to Sioux. You get to be at it. And
I get to be at.
And when we're talking about the recap, you can be like, well, when I
was there, it was really lame because John Cena came out and spouted his bull crap all day.
Right.
At least Enzo won't be there.
He said hustle, loyalty. Yeah.
At least Enzo. I'll take Cena all day.
Right. So now we'll just go to the recap and we'll see what happened at Raw.
Yeah.
It opens up with The Miz TV and Brock Lesnar.
That was awesome. I thought that was pretty good.
Right, it's fun.
I was like, okay, here comes a Jason Jordan thing again. Are we going to get mad about this again?
No.
It's like, no. Brock Lesnar comes out.
And then Brock, I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. And you knew Brock was gonna face someone for his Universal title, and all of a sudden, all three of the guys that you thought were gonna be it all show up, and they're like, "I want a piece of Brock Lesnar."
Yeah, they do the same old thing. It's like, "Oh, I didn't ask everyone to come out. I'm gonna talk my piece."
Yeah,
and then everybody's like, "No, you don't deserve to get a piece."
Right, and so like. They act like, actually, like, this time it kind of felt like they were 5-year-olds. Like, I said I was going to go first. No, I'm going to go first. No.
You owe me a title shot.
Right, and then, like, they all give their bullshit reason about why they deserve to fight Brock Lesnar.
You all get a title shot in the same match.
Right. Kurt Angle's like, hey, guys, I know you guys are arguing, and I know I'm going to figure this out. Like, I'm just gonna cut Brock Lesnar into 3 and say, you get a piece, you get a piece, you get a piece, in a fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
And then, what was Paul Heyman? I can't remember if this is the one where Paul Heyman's bitching about, like, it's not fair because, like, if anyone pins someone, they win the title.
That's how the match works. That's how it's always worked.
Right. And, like, I love that, though. He's like, it's not fair if they do that. I'm like, Paul.
Yeah, that was... I think what happened last week or the week before last. So yeah. So so all that stuff. When my hand goes up, you go shut. All that junk that he does. But I thought it was really fun that they did. The first thing I saw when he goes, "Oh, The Miz, you and your wife, do you like to role play?" I was like, "What's happening right now? Where are we?
This is getting
what
weird.
is going to happen?
Please don't do this.
Do tell. What's happening?
No.
You can be Roman Reigns." I thought it was funny that he picked Bo Dallas to be Roman Reigns. I was like, okay, all right, calm down, guys.
And then he just destroyed. Like, Brock Lesnar was like, "All right, I'm about to fuck you up." Nothing. You knew it was gonna happen. They didn't put up a fight.
Great.
And then, so you find out SummerSlam Fatal 4-Way, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, and Roman Reigns, and their little like intro like for SmackDown, because I was watching on Hulu yesterday, was dumb. They're all bitching about like why they deserve it. Sheamus, and then it goes.
It was SmackDown. You said it was SmackDown?
On SmackDown they were previewing SummerSlam.
Yeah,
and one of the stingers was for the because it's a.
They're just showing the SummerSlam. It wasn't SmackDown specific.
No. They were just just doing that. Then it goes to Sheamus defeating Seth Rollins via pinfall.
Cesaro wearing a kilt, I look at it and go like, something's off here. It just looks weird to me.
Because he's Swiss. He shouldn't be doing that.
Because I know he's Swiss. He looks very Swiss.
Like, for me, like, so I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z nerd, and everyone, no. So, like, their intro, they do the fusion dance, and it's just, for me, I'm just like, that's pretty cool. Like,
touch the tip. Ooh, it tickles.
My thing about Sheamus and Cesaro is, like, they are actually one of my favorite tag teams. Like, I find them to be very interesting. And, like, I think they're not only are they a good tag team, they're also a really good heel because, I don't know, I find them fun.
Yeah, they're pretty good at it. They needed to find something for Cesaro, and I don't think he really comes off as a good face by himself. So putting him with Sheamus, it was pretty good. It was a slow burn. Right. I don't like you, I hate you, You know, best friends. Fuck it. We're
by
best
the end
friends
of it,
now.
they're best friends. Then you go into backstage, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
Yes, because Seth Rollins lost the match, got double teamed for most of the time, and Ambrose didn't come out.
Right.
So we had a backstage segment between
You made
Dean
me
and
look
Seth.
like a jerk. I'm like,
you making me feel like a jerk. Like, you know what? You are a jerk.
Right. I'm like,
it's like, okay.
I'm like, you make me look like a jerk. I'm like, you could have showed up.
You know something? You're a jerk. Stupid jerk.
It's all because of the fist bump. That's all I'm saying. This all started because of a stupid ass fist bump. And
why didn't you bump my fist?
Why didn't you just give me nugs? God damn it.
Bump fists.
We're supposed to be friends, and you didn't do that. And I'm like, and like for me, I'm just like, he still brings up 3 years ago, man. It doesn't even matter. I'm like, there's a lot of shit that happened to both of you in 3 years that it's not like gonna matter.
You're still on that 3 years. You're like an old lady,
right?
Holding a grudge.
Like he's like that girlfriend everyone has had at least one time. That's like, I remember when you ate my Cheetos 2 months ago. I'm still pissed.
Well, 3 years ago, you looked at that waitress.
Yeah, and that's what it reminds me of. I'm just like, that's not cool.
She had a peg leg, damn it.
Then it goes to Jason Jordan defeating Jean-Pierre Gault.
Yeah. He was supposed to wrestle Axel. I was like, Kurt Hennig?
No, Axel something.
Curtis Axel.
Curtis Axel.
So I was like, his dad, Kurt Hennig? Yeah. No, I was like, no. But he was too badly damaged by Brock Lesnar. So hey, you're from here, right? Get in the ring. It'll be fun. And then everybody proceeded to cheer for him because he's local. So Jason Jordan ended up having a, subpar match just because of that. I mean, the match itself was good, but the crowd was not into Jason Jordan. Yeah. So this did nothing to help Jason Jordan. It only helped the really bad guy get crushed.
Right. So there's that. Like, I don't know. Like, I really hope Jason Jordan does really well. So yeah. I am really glad that they didn't do the Miz shit though this time, because like I feel like it gets excessive to me when you continuously do the same shtick every day. It's nice to have that little like breather space. Like maybe I would have liked the Elias Sands and Finn Balor beef. There was a breather stage throughout every other week that they don't fight each other.
He sings.
No, shut the fuck up. We're not. No.
Walk with Elias.
I'm not walking with him. I'm not even like. I will walk 2 steps. Please. I will walk 10 feet behind him or 10 feet in front of him. I am not walking by him.
Jason Jordan put on a pretty, like the match was it was a squash match. It is what it is. Yeah. But I mean, he did some good moves against a guy that was a heavier set wrestler. So he looked strong. It's just the crowd was more into the guy who was beaten.
Because he's Canadian, right?
Yeah, he was Canadian.
So obviously, like if you're in Canada, like they're gonna be like, okay, let's do it, eh? Yeah.
They're like, yeah, that guy's like us.
Yeah.
He's like, what's his face? Except no chin, except for
Sami Zayn? Kevin
No,
Owens?
what's his face? The no chin guy. He was a squash matchy as well, good. And he got killed. And for some reason, people were like, I love that guy, and then he was like, give him a job. It's perfect. Put him along. What's that?
Was it Rosie?
No, that's the guy with the guy that's over with. What's her name? Shit. I'm the what's her name guy. I don't know anybody's name. I always forget that.
Mike.
She's got the
Carmella?
Yeah, okay. The dude with Carmella.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, fuck that guy. That guy's weird. That guy's weird.
I can't think of his name. You want to know why I can't think of his name? Because it's not worth knowing his name.
No, he is not worth knowing.
And Carmella's almost not knowable either.
Right. Then it goes to In the Ring with Bayley. In an interview with Charlie Caruso, a discouraged Bayley talked about the shoulder injury that will keep her out of SummerSlam. That she got from was it?
Nia Jax got her.
Kind of fucked her up too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a shoot, but
like it's fake.
No, that's a work. Oh. A shoot is it actually happened in ring and whatever. But sometimes it's hard to tell if it's a shoot or it's a work or it's a work that's supposed to look like a shoot. Right. It's like I don't know what's going on. Right. I assume she is actually hurt, but
she looked it though. Like
she would have to be because if they're trying to push her, this is not the way to push her.
Right.
So it had to have been.
I'm pretty positive it really happened, and because I was re-looking at that footage, and you could hear that I'm like, ooh shit.
It's unfortunate. I like Bayley. They just don't have anything for her right now.
I like Bayley enough, but I didn't think she had a lot to after she got the women's title that first time.
We're just waiting for a heel turn. At some point, she'll turn heel, and then everybody like, oh no, Bayley. Yeah. And then she'll have a resurgence because I don't. As a woman wrestler, I feel like you almost have to be heel because they all pretty much work. Anybody that's like Charlotte, really good heel. Yeah. It's Natty, I think is better as a heel. Yeah. I can keep on going, but
Alexa
Bliss, great heel, not a great because before she was like, oh, I'm like a cheerleader, ooh, and everyone's like, you're cute, but I don't care. I just care to look at you.
Like I said, it's so weird to see her just be a huge bitch, and then I met her and she's so nice, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because she used to her character was very bubbly.
Yeah.
And then nobody gave a shit.
Right. So,
other than her looks, that was it.
Right.
I don't care.
She was pretty cute, but.
And then all of a sudden she's heel, and everybody's like, this chick is good.
Yeah, she's awesome.
It's just easier. I feel like it's easier to be good.
The bromance between Sasha Banks and Bayley, because Sasha comes out first and she's like, I got you, and she's like, thanks, and then they're like hugging and they're like, I love you.
Sasha, better heel.
Right.
She's so much better as a heel. But you can't have all these women be heels because then it's like, who are they supposed to wrestle?
Each other. They're supposed to be evil to each other.
But
that's how women work.
But that's not how wrestling works.
No.
It has to be good versus bad, evil versus darkness.
Yeah.
Evil versus light.
Evil. Like I was like, are you trying to say something about Sasha Banks right now? Is that why she turned?
No.
No, for me though, like, I think she's a really good wrestler. And then, I mean, come on. She's faced against Emma and Alicia Fox. Like, I mean,
Alicia Fox was there because I guess they have nobody else to wrestle.
Right.
I don't know. Alicia Fox should not be there.
Like, come on. Like, what else? You knew what was gonna happen.
Well,
Everybody knew.
Sasha's supposed to win.
Yeah.
She is going to win.
Yeah.
As much as I like Emma, great heel. But
yeah, you and them heels, man.
They're better as heels, most of them.
Because, like, I don't know. This sounds super sexist, but like when women are like good guys, in wrestling, they're always like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Yeah, that's Sasha right now. She's like, "Oh, hey, we're best friends.
Yeah,
everything's great."
For me personally, I don't get it to the point where it's just like it's a weird understatement when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, then we go to backstage with Braun Strowman. He's getting all weird again.
He does not. The whole time I'm like, why isn't he looking at the camera? He's not even looking at the person's interviewing.
Right.
He's just looking somewhere else. So it's like, is that what he's supposed to do? Like this like far off like stare that he's doing?
I think he'd make a good George and Lenny, like from Of Mice and Men. That'd be my thing. I'd have him be like, "Look at the rabbit. Look at the rabbit." He's like, "I like her and Roman Reigns." I'm like, oh.
That's going to be at the local community theater this year coming up. Go out and see it. I don't know. I know it because I heard it earlier.
For real?
Yeah.
That shit. Oh, fuck
yeah.
that.
It's coming later this year.
All right, so I can play someone who's like hates rabbits and kills them on accident.
Goddamn rabbits.
Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson defeat Enzo Amore and The Big Show. See, okay.
I was like, here comes Enzo and Big Show. I was so happy it wasn't going to be this long diatribe of him talking for a long period of time.
Right.
Then the Good Brothers come out to make fun of him. And the thing I really hated, an Austin Powers reference.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah,
is that what you have? I was like, oh, this just end the segment,
yeah,
please.
I was like, brah, come on. I'm glad, dude, he's going into obscurity. Like I said this before, like, there ain't no way he's coming back. Like, there's nothing. Like, even if he goes to 205 Live, he's still going to flounder. Like, no one watches 205 Live. As much as I really like cruiserweights, and I really do, no one watches 205 Live, and no one wants to do that shit. You know what I mean?
I feel bad saying it, but for the Big Show, I just feel like the Big Show, once you're touching the Big Show as far as character-wise, you're pretty much bottom of the barrel. He's past his prime. He can still wrestle well, but he has nothing going for him.
Yeah,
he has nothing going for him. So you're involved with him in an arc. It's like you have nothing. You might as well not even be on TV.
The last thing he was really part of when he was with Triple H and Kane and all the people for the.
Well, I think was that when it was John Team Cena or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last big thing that I was in because that was a big thing.
Right,
and they did that tag team match 1,000 times leading up to the pay-per-view.
It was Cena, wasn't it Cena versus Seth? But they were just hyping up Cena and Seth Rollins.
I think so.
Yeah, because it was like I can't remember what Triple H is called when he's in his business.
Because Dolph Lundgren was there too.
Yeah.
He was in it too, and it was like it was a 8-man elimination tag match or whatever.
It was some bullshit. That was some old bullshit. But then it goes to that confrontation with Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt. I know everyone likes Bray Wyatt. I get that. I just don't.
Okay, we gotta fall back again.
Right.
I'm sorry. The Good Brothers. It was a pretty decent match.
Yeah.
Of course, you got Enzo getting his ass kicked as usual.
Right. See, and the dude never puts up a fight, anyways, and that's the thing that bothers me. Like he's
always getting beat up. It's
right.
just he's always just dead on the ground for a while.
Yeah, that's like literally his shtick.
The Good Brothers win, which I'm happy about, but they do the stupid thing. You got Big Cass comes out, so he kind of interferes in the match without doing anything. He's a distraction, and I think that's what gets the pinfall. Mm-hmm. And so he's chasing Enzo around the ring, and the Big Show does his really stupid punch that I'm so tired of seeing. It's the slowest thing in the world.
The like shitty hook.
He does this hook, and it knocks out Big Cass. I'm like, oh, it's such a slow punch. anybody, if this was real life, you would just duck it. Just, what are you doing? It's like the slowest thing. And it's so hard to sell, I think, because it looks stupid.
My favorite thing is, like, I love how the commentators talk when this is happening. Like, oh my God, I don't believe it.
He got the big right hand and that can't straight out.
I'm like, alright, okay, nah, whatever. Then we go into that conversation with Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt. And again, I know everyone... I don't like Bray Wyatt.
I like Bray Wyatt a lot, but they keep on doing this same kind of thing over and over and over again.
Like, all he's doing is like, I'm just taking down titans and gods. I'm like, alright, that's cool. Can you, like, just do creepy shit and not be, like, super weird, but weird enough?
At the very least, they're using this to kind of boost up Finn being a little, tricksy, I guess.
Yeah.
Because when the lights go on and Bray's in the middle of the ring, he's just Finn just sitting on top of the ropes, which I thought was pretty cool.
Right.
And I was like, it just looks cool because he's kind of like waiting for him. I know you're there.
Right. So.
But then it becomes Finn going. Then the next time it happens, where'd he go? It's like, now he looks weak again.
Right.
He's supposed to be supernatural too.
Right. See, and that's the thing. They're like trying to do this spoopy thing where it's like, all right, only one of you can be like the Undertaker. You both can't do the shtick, okay? One of you choose. Pretty positive I choose Bray Wyatt. And I think that's like for me, I think that's the thing why I don't like Bray Wyatt. I think because he's trying too hard to be the new Undertaker, in my opinion.
I mean, I think you have a point. I don't know.
Right.
I think WWE's probably trying to play it out. Like, let's keep on doing this. It's like, well, first you got to kind of win.
Right,
a lot more.
Every time he is in a feud, he always either loses or it's like the Seth Rollins win he had. I was like, alright, that's done.
Yeah.
Like, once he wins, it's done. For the most part.
Well, a big pay-per-view that ends. Then next week starts a new story arc.
Jason Jordan,
let's get it done.
Yeah, Dean Ambrose defeats Cesaro. Again with
match.
The more than bullshit distractions.
Mm-hmm, and that's what it is.
Yep.
What was this the match where Ambrose does something? Because what's his name's out of the ring with the sunglasses on. I'm the what's his name guy because I always forget their name. But he's sitting out there and he does something like waves at him or something. He goes hi, and I was like, what is he doing?
My favorite thing is there's the iconic fist bump you've all been waiting for. And Seth just shakes his hand. It's
like, whatever, dude. You're going to do this to me? Now you expect me to fist bump?
And then it's just like...
I've been wanting to fist bump with you for months.
For three years since I've turned heel on you. I just wanted to, let you know I'm sorry.
I always dreamed of fisting bumps together in matrimony.
And then it goes to backstage with Titus Worldwide. The 3 members of the celebrated the Cruiserweight Championship. They expect Akira Tozawa to win at SummerSlam.
Yay.
Neville was quick to interrupt, saying he'll be scouting his competition later tonight.
Why that happened, I went, I was like, Neville could be on Game of Thrones or something.
Yeah.
I was like, he's really good. I love listening to him talk. He's great. I've met him too.
Yeah,
I've met him. I got his autograph. He's really nice too. He's a nice wrestler as well. Yeah. But he can act. I think he's pretty decent.
I'm looking at my competition. Just walks away. I was like, all right.
I don't see very much here. I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah. He's like, not cool. You guys aren't cool. Then it goes to Akira Tozawa defeats Arya Daivari. With Titus O'Neil in commentary, the announcing crew worked hard to put over Tozawa's toughness as he rallied from a early beating while selling his shoulder injury. Following a suicide dive missile outside the ring, Tozawa went to his senton bomb from the top rope and decided to get the pin. I really like cruiserweights, and
I like his senton bomb a lot. It's different than the Hardy Boys kind of. He goes up and then he dead weights it and just falls instead of this finesse. It's the same thing, but it's a little bit different and it looks cool.
I don't like the Hardy Boys high flying stuff anymore though. It's just
they're too old. They're too old to high fly.
Yeah, they're old as shit, and they just need to stop.
But I was gonna send Jesse, who's not here. I think he's sick. I think he has herpes. I don't remember what happened.
Chlamydia.
It's chlamydia.
Yeah. Jesse has chlamydia. That's why he's not
it's
here.
Debilitating. Yeah. Anyways,
his dick might fall off. So send his regards.
Oh yeah. No, because I was gonna send him a picture because I saw a screenshot on Twitter that I think it was Kevin Owens mentions. It was somebody that mentioned them at a house show, and he said Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero. And so I was like, it's happening because a WWE wrestler has gone on Twitter to say these things in a tweet. People are gonna see it, so that one's for you, Jesse. Brother Nero and Broken Matt Hardy are coming, and they're coming for you.
The big dog said he doesn't care. Then he goes into Roman Reigns backstage. He's like, I don't care what Lesnar does, and I won't be afraid to retire him at SummerSlam.
Believe that.
God damn it. He's like, I did that with The Undertaker. Which I'm like...
Riddle me this.
Right, with like, every time he brings up, I retired The Undertaker, I was like, yeah, he's old as shit. Do it. He should have. He should have been retired. Brock Lesnar.
They should have done a Nia Jax Undertaker match instead. That would have been the way to go.
Nia Jax then defeats Dana Brooke.
And Mickie James and The Undertaker.
Jax, like, again, you just kind of throw these...
Dana Brooke hasn't been around.
Right.
And she just shows up. And then Mickie is... I don't know. I hate her pants. But that's just me. I look at her pants and I'm like, why do you have these bell-bottom things? They're stupid. Get out of the ring.
Alright, so where I stand with this, and this is just me, I'm just pointing this out, but like on the real, like, the other two girls were just like the Sasha Banks match, were just rag dolls. And this, especially for Nia Jax, she's just a fucking war machine. Yeah. And just tears through them.
I love Nia. Nia's great.
Right. Then it goes to the vignette. Oh my god, Goldust is still relevant.
Yeah. He's going to do something shortly, and it's going to be great, apparently.
Right. I hope it's not R-Truth. Are they done? Are they done with that, or is R-Truth?
Oh, I think it's a whole new thing. He's like, oh, there's going to be a new... I was like, okay, all right.
Okay, all right. If that's
Melina's coming back, baby.
That's what you want, man. If Cody Rhodes comes back... I'm kidding.
That'd be great. He's not coming back. I think he's happy where he is probably.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Ring of Honor and NJPW. Ooh, he's happy. Yeah. Big Cass and Kurt Angle backstage.
For some reason, I feel like I totally missed this. I don't remember.
He wants a show on SummerSlam on one condition. Amari isn't anywhere near.
Oh yeah. This is the shark cage one. Yeah. We're gonna put him. You know what we're gonna do? We have a shark cage randomly somewhere in a briefcase in a backstage warehouse somewhere. Put him in a shark cage, well above the arena. It's gonna be great.
God damn it!
Because NXT used it that one time, so we gotta use it.
Jericho and Owens used it that one time too.
Oh yeah, I forgot because so it was that one.
It was the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah.
It was
it was the same. It was the same weekend that they did that NXT match, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they just someone else is probably going to use it. Yeah. Just you wait. Braun Strowman defeats Roman Reigns in a last man standing match.
It was a pretty good match.
It was.
It ran longer because I saw it. It was like I don't know. It was probably like 12 minutes left until the top of the hour, and I was like, there's not enough time. There's not enough time. They better. This is either going to end quick or they're going to go past. And they went, I think, 15 minutes over, 10 to 15 minutes over, I think. So
that's pretty awesome.
It was a pretty good match, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well. I mean,
right.
I think USA's best ratings on something ever is probably WWE.
Right.
It's like up next, it's Shooter. It's like whatever.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Then we go into...
But he threw that... That's the match where he threw the chair, though, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Then we go into the SmackDown results, and...
Back to SmackDown.
And so... Your favorite person, John Cena, comes out being like, I lost, man, but I respect Shinsuke. And then Baron Corbin comes out with the worst mic talk I've heard in a while... For me.
Oh, hold on. Do you listen to John Cena at all?
I do.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure. You want to know why? It's because people like Cena for some reason. So, like, he's talking really badly, and everybody's going like, "Woo, yeah, Cena!" Blah, blah. So you're buying into it.
Yeah, probably.
Because the crowd's got you.
Yeah,
all I hear is, "Hey guys, I'm John Cena, and I'm saying the same things I've said 1,000 times. It's gonna be great.
Hustle, loyalty,
never give
respect.
up, never surrender, loyalty, respect."
No.
Where my dogs at?
No, see, here's my thing with Baron Corbin. Like, he so stiffly was like, I got money, I'm Mr. Money in the Bank. That means I'd do anything when I want, how I want.
He's a cool dude, man. He rides motorcycles. He just, hey, I'm laid back. What's going
dude,
down?
That was not laid back, though.
He was laid back?
That was not laid back.
Listen, John Cena, I'm going to do what I wish, when I wish, what I wish. Okay, brother? Because I got a contract. Boom! I don't need to fight you. You want to know why? Because you suck.
And then
that's what he said.
And then all of a sudden, Daniel Bryan comes up. He's like, "Hey, man."
Yeah, and then I get so annoyed because I hear the music go great. Here comes all these assholes cheering for this dumb guy who's not that great, who never was that
he
great.
He screams yes, though, and he wants everyone to believe in him.
Because you can make a chant that's basically obviously 3 letters long, and people are like, "Yeah, it's so easy. Yes, yes." People like to do it.
People like easy though. People don't want a complicated one.
Smackdown, September 5th. No. I'm gonna be the one person cheering no.
And you're gonna be, and we're gonna watch, and then you're the one doing that. I'm like, I know that guy.
No, you won't. You only see when, like, hopefully I'll be like right behind the announcers, hopefully, because I'm on the side.
Right.
So you're not gonna see me until the announcers are up there. But I'm gonna be like, no, it's terrible. I'm gonna need to bring a few signs, maybe. I don't know.
Be like. Hi, Jesse and Kien. Hope your herpes is going well.
Takedown breakdown, bro.
Hashtag takedown break. If you do that, I will be so happy.
I hate people with signs, so I would not be the guy doing it. It's like, this guy's like up there going, and everyone's like, there's people behind you, asshole. They're trying to watch.
So you're mad at the guy who had the dumpster fire sign that John Cena used?
I was like, John Cena's a goddamn dumpster fire. I gotta say, John Cena, I would say it to his face, nice man. I would say, I very much appreciate what you're doing for people, but you suck.
John Cena's better than a genie because he's made over 200 wishes.
He's made so many wishes. I respect your service, sir, but you suck.
The Usos defeat Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger via submission. So do you think that they're trying to get Zayn and Dillinger to be a tag team? Or
maybe, I don't know. It's hard because
they're in Canada.
In this instance, they're in Canada, and both are from Canada. So it's like, well, maybe that might be what they're trying to do. But it wouldn't hurt Zayn. I don't think it would hurt Zayn or.
But they did do it. They were previously tag teamed against fucking Canales and Shakespeare guy. I cannot remember. Yeah, what is his name? He is so like.
I think it's Ashy Larry. Isn't it Ashy Larry?
There's something like that.
From the Chappelle Show, is Ashy Larry?
I know, but like like I don't know. It kind of seems like it just a bit, because they weren't in Canada when they first tag teamed together. Mm-hmm. That's where I stand. Yeah. Where like there's a possibility they could be.
Maybe they're just like, just throw them out there in the match. So the Usos fight somebody they're going to beat, and then they go from there. Whatever.
And then goes backstage with Randy Orton.
Listen, Randy Orton.
Excited to fight Jinder Mahal one-on-one with the Singh brothers out due to injury, which is understandable. Mahal does not stand well by himself.
Well, because he's not great.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's an okay wrestler.
Right.
But he's not very interesting.
Right. And then it goes into the fucking
fashion files. I thought it was pretty interesting. You got Arn Anderson, the Arn. By the way, I'm taking these. It's just everybody's stealing food in this segment. It's like, I don't care. We're taking this pie. We're gonna leave.
Right. It's just
I feel bad for the Ascension. It's the only thing that they put them in.
Right.
And they're stuck with this. It's eventually they'll fight on a pay-per-view.
Oh my god! But when?
The Ascension versus the Fashion File Police.
Dude, this has been going on for fucking ever, though.
Well, they gotta figure it out. Who did it?
Oh my god! Could you not have done it like fucking a month back?
I think it's gonna be the Headbangers.
Perfect. Awesome.
Mosh and Thrasher coming back again.
Charlotte Flair defeats Lana via submission, and again, why? Why does she have to be a wrestler?
Lana. They didn't mention that. They didn't mention the backstage segment between them.
No.
Between Lana and Tamina. I want to be just like you, but I want to be more ravishing and more interesting, or whatever she said. It was kind of funny.
Yeah,
and Tamina's like, huh? I was like, Tamina sucks. I don't know what you're talking about here. Tamina's terrible. So the reason why she lost is she's trying to be like Tamina.
Right. Then it goes to the confrontation with Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, and AJ Styles,
which I thought was kind of interesting.
Right.
Well, look what you did. Look what you said to him. Well, look what you did to him. Oh, we both kind of have a history with Shane McMahon. This might not go well for either of us.
Right.
We'll see.
That's my thing. Like, they're both fucked, so.
Well, either way, it just means, yeah, I'm going to call it fair because I don't like either of you, so there's no...
Yeah, you guys, he's like, you guys were both dicks to me. I think both of you have thrown me through a table once. Get ready to get fucked.
You stepped on my shoes.
Right.
My Nikes.
Yeah. I've been practicing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with the Gracies, so be ready for some, like, tuck and rolls.
I can only jump from high places. That's my only claim to fame in wrestling.
Right. Then goes backstage. No, that is Lana and Tamina's afterwards.
Well, no, they did one before, and then they did one afterwards. Yeah, because Tamina was like, rah, rah, rah. The first one she didn't say anything. She just made faces like, I can't believe you're saying this stuff to me, Tamina. the lesser sibling to a, well, not lesser sibling, but a lesser wrestler that is related to actually pretty decent wrestler.
The Hearts, right?
No, Tamina.
Oh.
Snuka.
Oh,
Jimmy Fly Snuka.
Yeah.
So. She is the lesser of the two in the family.
James Ellsworth, by the way. That's
James Ellsworth.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name because he is stupid and dumb.
Right. Carmella defeats Naomi.
No reaction.
Yeah.
No reaction. Neither are interesting.
Neither are fun. So. Right.
Are you in the dancing noise?
And then they
get off the
interview
stage
with Shinsuke Nakamura.
I fast forwarded through that.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he can't speak English?
Because there's nothing going to be interesting that's going to come out. So I'm like, next.
He's just got that weird thing. Like, he'll just, like, shake for a bit when he's talking.
Well, it's one of those things. If it's just one person being interviewed, it's like, man, there's no point in this. He's like, listening to this. Because I definitely don't want to see when the wrestler walks away from the person stands there like a dummy going, interesting statements. They think about it for a minute, and they look like idiots.
They look like
I hate it. Because they're just sit there. I mean, at the very least, one of them is okay at it, but everybody else is just terrible.
Then it goes in that grudge match between Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton.
Right. Maharaja.
Maharaja.
I don't know. I've only heard that word.
Maharaja.
I've only heard the word in Temple of Doom,
right.
So I can't go any further than that.
Maharaja.
I am the Maharaja.
Yeah, it's the Maharaja. And I don't know.
Bangkok Palace. It's a good movie.
Right.
Even though Spielberg says it's the worst one.
What happened? This match.
I know the ending, but I don't remember anybody winning or losing.
Right, Jinder Mahal won and defeated Randy Orton. Oh, Rusev came out.
Yeah, Rusev came out. It was right at the end, right when the credits were coming out.
Right.
We're about to come out. They're like, "Oh my god!" And then they went away from it real quick. So
right.
they obviously ran out of time.
Right.
And they had to be played relatively quickly.
Well, that's what happened with the John Cena match that Tuesday, because we didn't know Baron Corbin attacked them.
Yeah, I was like,
it's like Baron Corbin has attacked. Wait, what? Hold up, what?
Randy finally got at the one point it looked like he was going to get the RKO. It didn't come out of nowhere. It got reversed, but then it came out of nowhere,
right?
And he hit it, but I don't know how he didn't win. However, it's like I feel like he won, but apparently he didn't win.
No, he lost.
I know. I'm just saying. I feel like he won because he was going up. Usually, he was going up. He went up the ramp,
right,
after the match.
Right.
Jinder didn't. So usually,
right.
Usually the winner leaves and it's like, well, I beat his ass, so I'm going to leave now. And he was standing there going, and then he got a nice little super Rusev kick to his face or to the back of his head or something.
And that was it, right?
Yeah, and then it was like, oh, we got to go back.
Bye.
We got to go back.
This is the time. This is the week where it reversed for me. Raw was interesting to Kien and Smackdown sucked.
Yeah, it was. But then again, some parts of Raw were like, oh.
Yeah, I like how Chris Jericho came back for one day, and then it's just
bring it back.
gone for existence.
we need somebody interesting right now.
Right.
Because there's a lot of not interesting shit happening.
Right. And so I just want to bring up what we have for the lineup, and we'll do our predictions.
I need Big Cass to do something else.
Yeah.
Big Cass needs to fight somebody.
Right.
Maybe Tamina. I don't. Not Tamina. Maybe Nia Jax. I don't know. We need to figure this out. Then Nia Jax beats his ass, and then she goes for Lesnar. Beats Lesnar.
We don't have video.
Becomes the Universal Heavyweight Champion.
We don't have video for this, so I'm very I have this very.
And then what we're gonna do? We're gonna go old school. She'll be champ for like 3 years. Heavyweight champ.
Yeah, they lasted forever back in the day, didn't they?
Back in the day, it was like, well, Bob Backlund, 10 years, whatever. It was because it was like whatever, It's like the champion's coming. Oh, we better go get tickets.
Yeah. So I just want to just let you know what the matchups are.
You know what? Let me know what the matches are. I heard. So what it sounded like, the pre-show's like 2 hours long. What does it start?
Right.
Four our time. But it starts at 6. So yeah, so 2 hours of pre-show.
So I was thinking that maybe we could have the pre-show playing in the background when we record.
Maybe I don't know. Well, I have to see because normally I have people come over for pay-per-views, but they normally come over relatively late.
Yeah, but this is the pre-show. You know what I mean?
I know they usually come for the main show.
Okay, this is the pre-show. I mean, this is what the matchups are. Do
you have is everything just what the matches are in general?
What's just matches are in general. So we got the Universal Championship match between Brock Lesnar.
Pre-show match.
Yeah, that's a good one. The fatal 4-way.
Just don't watch the rest of it. This is the end.
Then the Jinder Mahal Shinsuke Nakamura match, which we know how that's going to end.
I thought we were going to do a little bit of. We're going to do. These are going to be predictions, but they're not going to be set in stone.
Well, they're going to be like, how do you think the match will work out? What are you whether you're excited about this match or not? Are you excited about?
Of course, I'm excited about Braun Strowman and Samoa Joe.
You don't care.
We should just have a Braun Strowman Samoa Joe match. Just end it. Braun Strowman. Samoa Joe.
You do know who's going to probably win this, though, right?
Roman Reigns.
It's Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Because LOL.
Right.
I'm the new Cena. I win everything.
Yeah.
I win all the matches.
Right.
So as of right now, you can have me stoked for... put me down for Roman Reigns winning that match.
Right.
And then everybody booing. But I feel like they can't do that.
Right.
Because they have to know that everybody's just going to boo the whole time. And it's going to make the whole thing look like shit.
But they're going to because the WWE
Braun Strowman's not going to win.
Shit.
Braun Strowman's not going to win. So I think Samoa Joe or Roman Reigns. Those are the two. Those are the two winners.
Okay.
It's hard to say who's going to be. Maybe they'll do a thing where because then Lesnar will still have the belt. Somebody has to lose. Because I was like, well, they're going to do some kind of weird, funny finish. No, because Lesnar has to lose the match. So it's one of those two. It's got to be Roman.
Right.
Because I mean, they could give it to a guy that hasn't been there as long. Like Samoa Joe or Roman Strowman.
I feel like it would be good to give it to Roman just to give Samoa Joe a reason to whoop Roman's ass.
Yeah. If they want, he can win, but he can be. I want him to be a dick about it.
Right.
And just be like, oh, I'm better than everybody. I'm what counts out here.
Believe that.
I'm what counts out here, not your fucking TV shows. What the fuck are you doing on TV anyhow? That's a little casino for you.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci.
WWE Championship Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
You
know what's gonna happen.
Oh, I like Shinsuke, but Shinsuke versus Jinder makes me go this is not a match that anybody wants to see, ever.
But you know what's gonna happen. You can't. You know.
Jinder Mahal's gonna win.
No.
Win.
Baron Corbin is gonna show up after they're both beat to shit and then cash in.
Well, you know what? But I say about that, Shinsuke's not going to win.
Right.
He's not winning the match.
No.
This is not happening.
No.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Jinder... I'd be more than happy Baron Corbin cashes in because this is who you want to cash in on. This dumb guy.
Yeah.
But then again, what could happen is he goes to cash in, but the Bollywood boys or whoever they are come in and mess it up for him.
Right.
That would be good too, because we don't have to see the case anymore. Because the case is the worst thing in wrestling.
Right.
Get the case off TV. because everybody holds it and they talk about it and they go, "Oh, the Money in the Bank winner, the Money in the Bank champion, Baron Corbin," or "Oh, Carmella." It's like, end it. Just shove it up your ass and never show it again.
Right.
We know. Same thing with King, whatever.
King
Baron.
Do they still do that?
Yeah.
For the King of the oh, that's fucking stupid.
They do it for a long time.
Right.
The worst, though, I felt like the worst one was what's his face? He's not with the company anymore.
Barrett.
Yeah, Barrett. I kept on saying Baron. I was like, Baron. No, not Baron Corbin.
Yeah, King Barrett.
King Barrett, and he was King Barrett forever.
Right.
Well, I guess because it worked because he's English.
Yeah.
It's like, well, hello, I'm King Barrett.
Right.
Bad news.
So obviously we know Shinsuke's not gonna win. I don't think Jinder is either, though. Like, I literally think Baron's gonna take it.
I don't. As much as I like Baron Corbin, I don't think he's championship material.
I know, but he's gonna lose.
But then again, Jinder isn't championship material either.
I think he's gonna lose it right away, though.
It is SmackDown after all.
Right. Yeah, he's gonna lose it right away. United States Champion AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. I'm gonna go with
this is one of those matches where I was like, I don't know. It could go either way, and I wouldn't care regardless. I like both wrestlers,
and it's gonna be a fun match anyways.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I mean, because they both put on great matches, especially when they're two guys that are from the indie scene. You know, they know how to wrestle.
And Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. All I know, this is what's gonna happen. Spoopy stuff in the beginning. Both of them are gonna have 3-minute long intros. 3-minute long intros to their spoopy stuff.
I just wouldn't be surprised if family comes back. Some kind of family member comes back on this one.
Braun Strowman.
You know.
No,
Braun's on his own.
Braun Strowman walks out with
Braun's
it.
Awesome.
I know.
It either Rowan or Harper or one of the two. I know Rowan's been wrestling, I think.
Yeah, well, they want to bring Rowan and Harper back for a tag team.
Nah. They're pretty decent. Right. I mean, they're both decent wrestlers. Just obviously they hit where they're like, hey, you're gonna wear a mask and you're never gonna talk because you have some kind of like learning disability. Okay, cool. That's lame.
Look like creepy rapist goblins.
Because I think he could probably. I haven't seen him talk, but I think before all this stuff happened, he was, saying shit instead of being like I was.
He wasn't a creepy rapey goblin like he is now.
They're like, this guy looks like a goddamn Viking. Put him out there. Let him fight.
Right. They both look like Vikings though.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So,
but I what's his name did pretty. Harper did a good job. It's being like that squirrely
right.
Swamp guy.
Right.
Hey, we're gonna have a beer. We're gonna punch each other in the face. Let's do this. That's what he should be.
Oh, Raw Women's Championship.
I think Finn Balor wins though.
Right.
No, I don't know, because if a family member comes out, I don't know.
Yeah, but you can't cross over.
You can't cross the streams?
You can't cross over.
What does that mean?
You can't cross over a Raw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
I don't know where they are. This is stupid anyway.
You can't cross over right now.
You can't cross the streams?
They need to cross over again. They need to start being able to cross over again.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because then you'd be like, free agent or we traded this guy and this person's a dick, so we're trading him for a horse and 2 chickens. Whatever.
Then it's who do you think is gonna win for Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax to place Alexa Bliss? I think that's what I want to ask because she's not losing that title anywhere.
I don't think so.
No.
There's some tough choices, especially when it's a triple threat or a 4-way. It's like, wow.
It's not a triple threat.
Too many options.
There's not a triple threat. This is either or. Remember?
Oh, either or. Okay. I just see 3 names. I'm like,
sorry.
What? So it's gonna be Sasha versus Nia, huh? Oh goodness.
I'm gonna go with Nia.
I think I'm gonna go with Sasha just because.
LOL, Sasha.
No, she loses quite a bit nowadays. They make her lose quite a bit, but I just think character-wise, the 2 characters going at it for the championship,
right.
I think makes more sense.
Right.
But then again, Nia's awesome.
Then it goes to Naomi versus Natalya, and I don't like either.
Don't make me cry. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. She has these little. Puts her hair in like these bear ears. I think bear ears, like teddy bears. They're little whoop whoop little things on top of her head. I'm like, what? She has little saucers, basically.
You mean like how Sailor Moon does her little?
But they're circular, but they're like flat on her head, and they just look really weird. They're not balls.
All right, I'll give you that. Yeah,
it's so weird. I'm like, why? Why does her hair look like that?
Then we go to
Naomi wins.
Okay. Then we go to Smackdown Tag Team Champion, the New Day versus the Usos. This is where I'm torn, dude. Like, on the real.
Rip torn.
Like, I really want the New Day to keep the titles, but I also really like the Usos.
And the Usos had the championship before.
Mm-hmm.
That was very short lived. I think.
The New Day kept their
they had it for a while.
Like their Raw championship for what, like 2 years?
It was a long time.
It was a very long time.
It was a long time. It's like one of those things I don't know. Go Usos. Did the it's a rematch? The last time the pay per view they fought, right?
Yeah, and the New Day won.
The New Day won. So Usos.
Yeah.
Uso time.
John Cena versus Baron Corbin, and
so this is probably going to happen before that match.
Right.
Baron Corbin loses.
Right.
And then he's going to interfere in the Jabroni match.
Yeah.
That's his name, right? Jabroni?
Jinder.
Okay, sorry.
And then Randy Orton versus Rusev, and goddamn, there's no point to this match.
Give me Rusev.
Yeah,
give me Rusev.
Yeah.
Please let Rusev win.
Big Show versus Big Cass.
Oh, please let Big Cass win.
Right.
Please. Big Show has no business winning a pay-per-view match.
And these are just these are just speculation matches. The Raw Tag Team Championship, Sheamus and Cesaro versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. These are speculations.
I'm telling you. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, third member, boom, boom, the Shield's coming back. It's going. It's not going to be Roman Reigns.
Well, if Roman Reigns loses, do you think he could be the Shield?
No. Man, we need to find another big guy. We need another big guy. Big Cass.
Yeah.
Get some black on you, brother.
Yeah.
Get a bunch of pockets all over you.
Yeah, just zippers and stuff.
Yeah, you need zippers.
And then this is another speculation: Intercontinental Championship, The Miz versus Jason Jordan. It's not going to happen for a while, but
yeah,
you know,
I don't think they need that. They didn't need that match.
I feel like this would be a pre-show match: the Hardy Boys versus Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, and the Revival.
Well, the Revival's not going to be in it because one of the Revival's injured.
Yeah,
so that's not happening.
Whoops. That sucks.
But well, it's kind of weird though.
Right.
So like the Hardy Boys, because I feel like the Hardy Boys are like, I mean they weren't really in this past week.
No.
They were. I think it was one of his kid's birthday. Matt Hardy's kid had a birthday or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's something like that. Oh yeah, he had a birthday he had to go to, so he couldn't be at work.
That's good.
So I don't know if that's it just sounds weird when you're a wrestler.
Right.
So I got a kid's birthday to go to.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta plan it.
Right.
I gotta get clowns and magic.
That's very understandable. And so that's all I have for tonight. And so this has been the Takedown Breakdown.
Does anybody have any live feed questions? Oh wait, no, we don't have live feed.
We don't have live feed right now.
It wouldn't be worth it.
No, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't be worth it.
Not yet. I'm Kien Ibanez.
Hold on, I have a question. I have a question. Yeah. He's Kien Ibanez. I'm Snide Ironstorm, a.k.a. Louis Delino, a.k.a. Geek Things Podcast, a.k.a. your mom's boyfriend.
Thank you. Have a good day.